All right, guys, it's me, Josh here. How I knew y'all was expecting this. Y'all hyped up for it, and I've been teasing this all all that year. So yeah, we. So I bet you wondering. I'm just waiting for someone, and then we will start waiting for some people to show up, and then we'll get started. So here we are with Captain Marvel fan audio commentary. I will be editing this out where I'm just like talking to myself. So yeah, here we go. We got one person here so far. All right, one person here so far. Just hang on, everyone. Oh, we got two people watching. Let's see who those two people can be. Hi, Joshua. Lucas Green says, "Hi, Josh. Just saying hi. Haven't seen you in a while. Keep up the awesome content, mate." What's up, Lucas? I haven't forgotten about the Lynxy series. I've just been, you know, yeah, yeah. I'm here. I'm still here. I'm just been entertaining fanatic reviews. What's up, brother? Not much. I'm doing really nice. I'm glad y'all all, we got three people joining for the Captain Marvel fan audio commentary. One of the most polarizing, if not the most polarizing, Marvel Cinematic Universe movie out there. But yeah, I am excited to talk about Captain Marvel here, and this was my second favorite movie of last year, and this was one of my most underrated movies of 2019 because for reasons I won't get into. But if you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. It's not that bad as people make it out to be. I think people just over exaggerate when they bash the film on YouTube or any social media. I think people just over exaggerate because the hate for this movie is unjustified. Just like the hatred for Godzilla King of the Monsters last summer was unjustified. I understand that there were the human characters were front and center with the monsters, but it's a Godzilla movie, guys. That was a Godzilla movie. What do you think was going to happen? Yeah, I know it's cool, mate. I know you'll catch up when you can. As for Captain Marvel, I don't get the hate. It seems like a fun ride for me. Exactly. Exactly. Me personally, this is going to be pretty controversial. this may be the unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna say it. Captain Marvel is way better than X-Men Dark Phoenix. Even though I don't hate X-Men Dark Phoenix, the more I watch that movie, the less I like it, and the more worse it gets. But I don't hate it completely. I do own it on digital, and it has its good moments. Sophie Turner, Hans Zimmer, the cast, most of the other cast, not Jennifer Lawrence, not Jessica Chastain. And I feel like as a finale to the X-Men series, you could have done so much better. We are 6 minutes in. I'm very happy I got 3 people joining. Just hang on, guys. We're going to start this. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Sorry, I just started. We're going to be here for a little while. I can't hear you. Sorry. So how's everyone else been going? Besides, Lucas Green says, besides there are far worse I almost said X-Men. I meant, besides, there are far worse X-Men movies. Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World.
Shut the fuck up, Lucky.
Besides, there are far worse movies. Yeah, I enjoy Iron Man 3, and to me, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they haven't really had a bad movie just yet. But we'll see what happens with the Eternals, because I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous. I'm hoping it's like Guardians of the Galaxy, going too surprising. But Black Widow. Oh, and here he is.
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. So, now we can get started.
Yeah, let me turn my tablet on. Hold on.
Now, as you guys may have seen this special guest before, but this is John Avenger 71985.
Hey, guys.
And he is here with me to talk about Captain Marvel. And as you guys know, he is a big fan of this movie. We both agree that this movie is not worth the hatred it gets. And like I just said before you came on, this is the real X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah. And say hello to Brie Larson. And there's going to be a lot of clapping. There's going to be a lot of cheering. So you guys just hang in there. And you're gonna be seeing me smile a whole lot as I watch this movie. So, So introduce yourselves and tell them what we're doing.
Yeah, we're doing a live commentary for the 2019 smash hit Captain Marvel, starring Brie Larson. The MCU's 21st
20,
movie.
yeah,
21st.
21st
Endgame was
movie.
22nd, and Spider-Man: Far From Home was 23rd. So, and hopefully later this year we get Black Widow, but that's in November now. It was supposed to be in a few weeks, but because of what's happened, yeah, it's pushed to November. But anyway, at least we're gonna get it soon.
Yeah. So I do have it set to 0. So if you guys have the movie on DVD or Blu-ray or 4K or digital,
or digital,
or you can stream it on Disney Plus.
I'm doing it on my tablet.
Feel free to do that. So I started at 0. Rules always apply. There will be no political comments for Brie Larson. We get it.
Yeah, we get it, guys. You're not a fan of the movie because of her. I'm like, it would have been a lot worse if they casted somebody that couldn't act, like Kristen Stewart. Yeah, I'm at 0.4. So, yeah, I'm ready. Keep it low.
All right. All right. So we're gonna count down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
and
pressing play right now. Here we are.
And the first movie that they did after Stan Lee's death. So thank you, Stan Lee, for all the movies you were in. This was a great tribute. Everybody clapped when this happened, when I saw this in the theaters. Nobody was booing. And he'll always live in our hearts forever. Excelsior. Thank you, Stan Lee. Thank you very much. Here it comes.
Yeah. This cameo was...
Thank you, Stan.
This was really nice.
Everybody was clapping. Like, even the movie didn't barely started. And yeah. And this is what Rise of Skywalker should have been. Just sorry to say to all you butthurt fanboys that thought that movie was better than this.
Yeah, I admit, even though I like The Rise of Skywalker, the problem I got with that movie is that there was no...
There's too much in it.
And it was, too much going on. If you could have took some stuff out.
There she is, yeah. This movie's short. It's under 2 hours if you don't count the end credits and the post-credit scenes. And it went by quick. Like, I saw this in the theater, and I don't know what the fuss was about. I'm like, this isn't Green Lantern, guys. The suit looked great. There was no horrible CGI. Yeah, the beginning, the first fight they have in when she's in the green suit, it's dark in the theater, but at home I could watch it just fine. And we need to know more about her. Well, we have a sequel.
This is only the first movie, guys.
And it's like they want everything spoon-fed. They want her like as a little girl. Like, this can't be Wonder Woman. It's a different movie. This is a different character, no accent, different costume. It's a different origin story. It's not the same thing. People were expecting Wonder Woman, and they got more like, this is more like Daredevil or something. I'm like, it's not that bad.
Obviously,
the effects are great in the movie. The scene.
Brie looks really gorgeous right there.
Yeah, Hala Capital Kree Civilization. This looks straight out of a Star Wars prequel or Valerian, but done better. Because Valerian, I saw it last night. I was so bored.
Yeah.
There's Jude Law. He's in the movie, but he should have been in it more. The fact that he's not in it much kind of weakens his motivation at the end.
But yeah, I do understand why he wasn't in it more. He was doing The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah, which everybody else hated as well. But I'm like, it was not as good as the first one, but it wasn't horrible. And look, a fight scene, a training scene. It's not like she's already, all powerful and has a costume already. It's build up. People just want everything to be the same. They're like, she's Rey with blonde hair. I've seen it done worse, guys.
Yeah, everything. People just want everything spoon-handed to them. You can't win like that. We got a sequel, and the sequel they'll explain.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people say that Brie is stiff and doesn't act like she want to be there, but she looks like she want to be there to me. Those eyes.
5 more movie appearances, guys. You're not going to see. She's not going anywhere. She didn't get coronavirus. I'm sorry to say that, and she's still young. She's still contracted for Marvel. It's not like she went she signed out to. This isn't Jared Leto. What happened to him with DC? They completely, like screwed him over, and cut his scenes out of Suicide Squad. He was being weird on set, and they replaced him with Joaquin Phoenix. That's not happening here. This is a main character. This is the next person who's going to carry the MCU since Cap is old and passed on to Falcon. His shield.
Since Iron Man is dead.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like she like it was her fault that Iron Man died or something. No, that would have just pissed me off, but it didn't.
Yeah. Come on, give Brie a break. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Again, those eyes and that face doesn't lie.
Yeah, and her voice is calm. I don't need an over the top like yelling like Keira Knightley in everything she's in. I mean, she would have been horrible.
Yeah.
People wanted Emily Blunt, but I'm like, she auditioned. She was going to be Black Widow, but she was contractually obligated to do another film, so she couldn't be it. And she was already doing A Quiet Place. Let her do those films.
Yeah.
Supreme Intelligence. And I got more thrills out of this than Rogue One and Solo. Unlike Solo, I know I can see what's going on. Mostly, it's at the beginning, fight which is in the dark. It has color. Yeah, it's not ashamed to be a superhero movie. It's not like soulless and boring. Sophie Turner, I'm sorry, as a lead, she didn't work for me. In Apocalypse, I thought she was flat as a supporting character. I think without Logan, it just didn't work. Like she couldn't carry that movie. Brie is gonna do just fine in the future. Oh, Marvel is not a woman, not a man, and like in the comics, I'm like, it's an adaptation. They're gonna make changes.
In order for these comic book movies to work, you're gonna have to willing to make changes. What is the freaking problem? And
yeah, exactly. It's not like they made Marvel a transgender. That would have bothered me. Like what they're doing with that Marvel character that's non-binary. That's not needed. That's not needed. I don't want to see that in live action. Snowflake, no, not needed in Marvel. We have enough of that with the DC characters on the CW. Oh yeah, the Skrulls.
After this, we will talk about the future of the MCU and say what we want to see. But let me just say, according to a certain person I used to talk to, Sean Veritas 591, he did say the Skrulls were going to be in Dark Phoenix, but this movie used them.
Yeah, but this film came out first because Dark Phoenix was supposed to come out in 2018.
Yeah,
but because the Fox merger, which happened around the time that Dark Phoenix got, was finally released, it was too late. It was like, oh no, we're gonna just cut it out, and the movie bombed. But at least it got released. New Mutants is still yet to be released. I'm like, just release it on Disney Plus or Hulu or whatever. Just do that.
Yeah,
Trolls 2 is doing just fine. It's doing fine being streamed online.
I like that. I just watched that last week.
Yeah, I heard it was not as good as the first one, but it was still cute for kids.
Yeah, I agree. It's better than the first one, but it's not that bad. I love her smile.
And unlike Man of Steel, this movie wasn't like incoherent where they go, there's a flashback and then there's a flashback within the flashback and then it goes back to present day. It didn't do that. It did it in small doses, which I'm glad because I wasn't lost. In Man of Steel, I was just lost. Putting my bias aside for Henry Cavill as Superman, that movie's story was incoherent for me. It was just jumbled,
And here we have the other Kree, Brie Larson.
Yeah, we have Djimon Hounsou. It was in the other Captain Marvel that you people loved so much, but it didn't do as well, which is Shazam. I love that movie. I said it here on camera. You can see my video that I did a month ago when I did a live commentary for that. Shazam was a better movie because I laughed more. And by the way, Zachary Levi did not hate this movie. He supports Brie.
That's good. The DC and Marvel actors supporting each other. Why can't we do that?
Yeah,
y'all just can't rejoice.
I support both companies because they gave us a lot more than we expected, especially last year.
Yeah,
we had a good Joker movie and a good Shazam, and then we had this Endgame and Spider-Man, and people are complaining. The only bad movie we had was Dark Phoenix. That's it. Hellboy doesn't count as.
I
know you didn't hate it.
Dark Phoenix, but the more I watched
It could have been
the more
better.
I
They should have
think about
just not rushed it.
Yeah, you should have just did it in 2 parts.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with Rise of Skywalker. Like you rushed a 3-hour movie into like 2 hours and 20 minutes. There was like 40 minutes of the movie cut. I know, and if Carrie had not passed away, I think that would have been much better. I wouldn't have watched it, but still.
And they underused Kelly Marie Tran.
Mm-hmm. Well, because people hated her in Last Jedi. They're like, "Oh, you're the worst thing ever," and worse than the Porgs, worse than L3 and Solo.
Yeah, they just bully Kelly Marie Tran so badly on social media. That's not cool.
Yeah, that was for nothing. It was for nothing. They pretty much bullied her out of the 3rd movie. Because JJ's like, oh, I don't want that controversy. I'm going to cut you out, and I'm going to put a gay kiss in the background and a new character that nobody cares about. What was her name? Zarna or Zara or Yana, whatever, that black girl that's basically Finn, but a girl version of Finn. Yeah, this scene, I understand why people were like, oh, this is too dark, I can't see.
I was like that at first, but
at home I can see it fine. The digital copy looks great. That looks awesome. Her with the suit. The effects look great. It wasn't Green Lantern where it's a CGI suit, a CGI mask, and everything is CG. Like there's no practical effects at all.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that movie.
Yeah, this is way better. People were comparing it because she flies a plane just like Hal Jordan. She has a green suit just like Hal Jordan, and has blasters just like Hal Jordan.
Yeah, for the majority, she has the sexy green suit, but the red and blue suit.
And guess what? This scene is basically the entire running time of Solo. Half the movie's in the dark. You can't see it. The action scenes are muted browns and blues, and you can't see a thing. I want to see the action, guys. Mandalorian is amazingly shot. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, the shots they get in the action scenes are amazing. And I can say that as a fan because I saw the entire season this year.
We have Gemma Chan. She's all right.
Didn't care about her, sorry.
But the other cast I really do like. And Brie Larson,
the blue guy, that was the thing about the secondary characters. They weren't as memorable as the Guardians.
Yeah, Lee Pace, he played Rune.
Yeah, I know him. I'm saying the guy with the beard and the blue guy that was Spanish, I think he is. I don't know who he is. Yeah. And Djimon Hounsou, who was underused because he was in like 3 other films last year.
But the guy can act his ass off. Djimon
Hounsou, because he was in Charlie's Angels. Sorry about that, Djimon. Shazam, and then he did some drama. I think he was in Serenity for like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, he was in Serenity.
Yikes, man.
That movie's bad, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I heard it's like The Room or the Fanatic. See, those are bad movies. This is a fun sci-fi epic. It's gonna be good when the sequel comes out. You know?
Yeah.
Look, they have lightsabers. Again, I'm not gonna show anything. I don't want to show any footage because YouTube is butthurt. Marvel, or Disney will be like, nope, you're blocked. You got a copyright infringement. So yeah, that's why I'm keeping it low. The score, I like the score in the movie.
The score reminded me a lot of Supergirl and Wonder Woman combined, which I love. Brie Larson, she's proven more to me that she can act,
and she's not overexposed. They don't over-sexualize her. She's not in a movie every year, which is what happened with some other people that I've seen. Like Emma Watson was in like 4 movies in 2017 or something like that. It was like too much, too soon. Kristen Stewart doing like 4 dramas. I'm like, I don't care. She's boring to look at.
Yeah, nobody cares about her. Nobody cares about her anymore.
Exactly.
If you like Kristen Stewart, no offense.
Yeah, I didn't see Underwater. I refuse to. I'd rather watch this again because at least it's not boring. Scrolls. Yeah. And the makeup was amazing. It was robbed of an Oscar last year. That and Joker. What won? Bombshell? It flopped and nobody even saw the movie. I'm like, you only gave it to Margot Robbie again because she looks good. That's it, in makeup. That's it. guys.
You mean
That's why the Academy has a boner for her. That's the only reason every time she's in a movie she gets best makeup.
You mean Charlize Theron was in makeup?
No, her and Margot Robbie, they were both in Bombshell.
Oh, okay. And so was Nicole Kidman.
That's what I'm saying. Like every time there's a blonde woman in makeup, they're like, "Oh, give it to that movie. It's more practical." I'm like, but what about Birds of Prey? They're gonna probably give it to that next year because makeup.
Also, Show Yourself was robbed of an Oscar.
Yes, it was. Oh yeah, this is Ben Mendelsohn. The only thing he's done that he doesn't overact in, like he's not screaming like in Rogue One. He screams so much. Hey, Levy, here's a flashback. See, and it wasn't out of nowhere. It's like it's part of her memories that they're trying to trigger. Yeah, and she's not a little girl, so there's one sexist line in the movie, but it's short. It's not women suck. They don't never say that in the movie or men. This lady's in No Time to Die. I know that. You don't have to tell me, guys. But I'm not seeing that. It got pushed. I'm like, I can skip it. I'll wait till it's on Netflix. Yeah, the Signal. Yeah, I did this at Comic-Con last year. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I showed every girl that dressed up as Captain Marvel. I showed my love. I was like, nah, I'm not ashamed, guys. So cool. This is when she's a little girl. Yeah.
So yeah, now here we are. I like this flashback. It reminds me of Top Gun Maverick,
which is also got pushed. Didn't it get pushed to December?
Yeah, it's directed by the director of Tron Legacy and Oblivion.
Yeah, it should be okay. Not going to be as good as the first one, but I still need to see Top Gun. This is the scene like in Mulan when she's climbing the what was it, that pole? The original Mulan, not the remake. I'm not interested, guys.
Neither. Yep.
After what happened in China, I don't want to see it. I'm to the. Here's the line.
Well, I guess I'm the only one interested in 2021, but it's all right.
Yes,
that's
you
cool.
know what it's called a cockpit, don't you? That's it. Cool. That's the only sexist line. This isn't Ghostbusters 2016, where everything is to bash a man. Men are assholes. They're not likable. It's all a man bashing movie. This is not a man bashing movie.
No, it is not.
It's not. I saw the film in the theater and people clapped at the end. Some idiot said, "Who does she think she is, Goku?" I'm like, first of all, the Captain Marvel comics were made before Dragon Ball. Mm-hmm. So it's not a ripoff. If anything, Dragon Ball was inspired by Marvel with Goku and Vegeta and all these Super Saiyans. They're basically copied like Asian versions of like the of Marvel and DC characters when you think about it. Yeah. Also, I liked what's her name? What's her face? Who played Marvel? What's her name? Not Anne Bancroft. What's her name? I forgot her name. You guys remember her name? The actress that was in that played Marvel.
Sorry?
Huh? The actress that plays Marvel, I forgot her name. It's Anne something. The older woman. She won an Oscar or got an Oscar nomination. I forgot her name. Let me check. Wait, hold on. Blu-ray right here.
Annette Bening?
Annette Bening, yeah. I was like Anne something. Yeah, Annette Bening, yeah. Really good actress. Super hot. If you've seen her in the 90s, wow. I can see why she's been married a long time to Warren Beatty. I think so, right? Yeah. Did you see them at the Oscars a couple years ago when they made the mistake? It's like, oh, La La Land. No, I mean Moonlight.
Yeah, I saw it online.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and also the de-aging, it looks better than in Gemini Man. I'm sorry, Gemini Man. You're 20 years too late. That de-aging looked like a bad video game.
I was never interested.
I just wasn't. I like the director, but I'm like, he did Hulk, and that was boring. I'm sorry, it was boring. That movie was longer than this, and it was bored out of my mind. Hulk doesn't appear until like 45 minutes in. At least in this movie, you know, on Blu-ray. Well, I don't have the DVD, but I'm watching the digital. At least this movie, you see Captain Marvel in the first suit in the first 30 minutes. You don't have to wait an hour. This is the scene. Yeah, they're going into her brain.
I'm at the scene.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people were just harshly comparing this to Wonder Woman, which right here.
I don't remember Wonder Woman breaking out of chains. She didn't do that in the first movie or in Justice League.
But honestly, this movie,
her hands are like Mega Man. They're like Mega Man's blasters. I remember that. I was like, oh, that's cool. If we ever get a Mega Man movie, we got kind of this, yeah. 20 minutes in. Again, this made over $1 billion.
Yes, it did.
Guys.
It deserved it.
She has a lot of fans, including overseas.
Audiences responded better.
Yeah. It got, what did it get? Like a 70-something on Rotten Tomatoes, which is fine. It wasn't like a 90%. It was a 70, a fair grade. What did Rise of Skywalker get? A 59 or 55? Yeah.
It's going down, up and down.
Yeah, exactly. People were upset, and I don't blame them.
I was one of the few people who actually liked Rise of Skywalker.
Because I couldn't see it.
I did have a problem.
Yeah, it's too long. It has too much in it, and it's not the ending of the franchise. It's not the ending. Oh, this ends 42 years of 3 trilogies. No, it doesn't.
You could. I do. They could have done.
Here comes the tongue thing. I'm like, oh God, you're so sick. Yeah, it's like Mega Man.
Right. I'm just where she's using her.
Here it comes. 20 minutes and 31 seconds. That a tongue thing. Amazing GIF on Facebook. Yeah, just so sick. Maybe they want that, Gal to do that in Wonder Woman 84. I would love that. I won't complain about it. That's coming out soon, hopefully. Oh, the product placement is stupid. I'm like, it's 1995. What do you think you're gonna see? Netflix? It didn't exist yet, guys. There was no streaming in 1995. I know, I was there. So were you guys. Well,
I was just a baby.
Levy was a baby, and Josh wasn't around yet. But if you were there, Josh, Tevye was there. He was a kid. There was no streaming. Computers were very slow, and they were bulky, and there was no digital at the time. If you had to see a movie online, it was very hard. Trust me. I didn't see a movie online until like the 2000s. There's a cool scene, yeah. Again, all of this happens in the first 20 minutes. You don't have to wait an hour for something to happen. So
she's at the Blockbuster now, isn't she?
No, I'm up to the. She's still in space. You have the mask on, and the green suit, and she's still fighting the Skrulls. Yeah, she took her shoes. Just remember, Black Widow did that in Avengers. That's a nod to Avengers, even though this took place before. This was right after, I think, Captain America: First Avenger, right? Yeah.
Yeah, chronologically, this is after Captain America: First Avenger.
Oh my God! Yeah, he's like talking to his teeth. Hey, I've seen worse performances with makeup, like that green guy in Star Trek 2009. Yeah, I couldn't stand him. He was just awful.
Yeah.
Eric Bana, he just looked terrible.
Eric Bana is Nero.
Yeah, it was just, he did nothing for me as a villain. It was just
the same guy that played the Hulk.
No, he played Hulk in 2003. Yeah. And that's why he was replaced, and Edward Norton with Mark Ruffalo.
He's a shitty actor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Pardon my language.
It's fine. Don't worry. This is not on PC. COVID's not going to shut us down. Blockbuster Video, yes. I used to rent there when I was a kid, and as an adult.
I bet Blockbuster.
I rented, yeah, C53, I remember, yeah. What did they expect to find on Earth? I mean, in 1995, that's what the year is. Like in Terminator, when he's in 1984, when you're gonna see stuff from the 80s. Here, it's the 90s.
Yeah.
I was a 90s kid. I was 10 when this happened.
I was born in
I'm
1993.
Yeah, so you were 2. Back then, the most digital thing was the PlayStation. The first Sony PlayStation came out around that time in America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was born in 98.
Yeah, so you were still a 90s kid, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, VHS tapes, I still have those. True, you have Last Action Hero, Hook, First Night. I remember those movies. The Right Stuff, I still haven't seen that.
Me neither.
And it's not, how is it product placement if it's a product that was from a long time ago? It's not like it was from, they didn't plug Netflix or Hulu or something in the middle of the movie. That would have been distracting. Man of Steel did it worse. They crash into an IHOP, and then you see a U-Haul truck, and then you see 7. It's too much. It's too much. It's making me cringe. Yeah. The Veer's name I'm not a big fan of. I prefer Carol.
Me too.
Yeah. Veers. They just say that because her last name is Danvers, like Cara Danvers in Supergirl.
I've been watching that, by the way.
Huh?
I've been watching Supergirl today.
Yeah. The TV series, not the 84 film, which...
Yeah, the TV series, I mean.
Yeah. Radio Shack. I used to shop there, too. I bought a lot of stuff for my camera back in the 2000s.
Oh.
Radio Shack. I used to get VHS tapes there. I got a battery there. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever shopped at a Goodwill?
Yeah, once when I was back in 1995. I was 10. I got a lightsaber there. I only went there once because I don't live in PA, so they don't have any.
They still have VHS tape.
Yeah.
Sorry about speaking over you.
These effects were great. The Skrulls actually sounded like they wanted to be there. In Dark Phoenix, Jessica Chastain, a gorgeous Oscar-nominated actress, just like Brie, she has nothing to do. She's like, there's something special about it. She's how can you make a beautiful actress boring? Tell me that, Simon Kinberg. How?
Bad writing.
Yeah, bad writing and soulless direction. Like, you're going to be an alien, but you're going to have no emotion. You're going to be this... If Elsa had absolutely zero emotion, she was like, show yourself.
Yeah.
You have to show emotion. You can't be a robot.
Agreed.
That one scene, I felt every bit of emotion on her face and through her actions. It's just, you feel it, man. Last year was a great year for women, mostly, except in November because and December.
And Black Christmas 2019.
Yeah, that movie is garbage. That's one of the worst movies I've heard. I heard the Nostalgia Critic and Doug Jones, the cinema snob. They ripped this movie apart. The Black Christmas remake. Because they're like, oh, the ending is kind of funny, but the rest of the movie is just a man bashing movie. It's just SJW agendas, fisted in your face, right in your face. This movie wasn't that. It actually had a story to tell.
Is all those who say that name one scene where they do show where it's man bashing?
Oh, she blasts a man at the end. Again, she's like, I say, and I quote, I don't have to prove myself to you. That line, I was like, you go, girl. Exactly. It didn't piss me off. I was like, that's what she has to say to these haters. I have a career and you don't.
She ain't got time for him.
And what is a lot of people just say that line is like
oh, it's a feminist agenda. I don't get it because one of the directors is a woman and the other was a man. So what's the problem here? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the writers did Inside Out, which was female based because the main character was a girl, and the joy and sadness were girls. Didn't bother me. I thought that movie was really good. Not the best Pixar movie, but good. It was well done.
Agreed.
Nick Fury and
Coulson. Yeah, Coulson doesn't look that great compared to Nick Fury, but still, it didn't take me out. He's not in the movie that long.
I think the de-aging looks really great.
It does. I didn't notice. It didn't look like CG. It looked like Samuel Jackson was like not getting sun for a while. It looked really young. Like he got a facial.
last year you had some good CG in most of these movies. Captain
Yeah.
Marvel, Endgame,
In Rogue One, it took me
Yep.
out of it. Peter Cushing's
Godzilla.
dead, and it looks terrible. It looks like a bad video game.
Does.
And then Leia at the end, and I'm like, oh my god, you put Carrie Fisher's face on someone else's body.
That
I
was an
sad.
insult.
That upset
That was
me.
an
See,
insult.
that upset me, and I love Star Wars because
Me
Mandalorian
too.
did not upset me. It didn't have anything like that. More practical than CG, which
Still
had
haven't
a
watched
smile on
it.
my face the whole time.
Yeah,
Mm.
even the CG in Godzilla, King of the
Yeah,
Monsters.
it
is
looked
better
great.
than-
I don't know why they didn't give it best visuals. Oh, the human characters are boring. Well, we'll see when the sequel comes out this year, the spin-off
Yeah,
Kong versus Godzilla.
Kong.
It
Can't
should
wait
be
for that
awesome.
All I expect is to see a whole bunch of fighting.
Yeah, exactly. The human characters talk for 5 minutes and then fighting. Every movie's gonna have human characters unless they're all animals, like The Lion King. Which no, I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm never
Don't.
doing a commentary for that.
Don't do
The
it.
Stick with the
2019
original.
version. It's a bunch of
Don't do it.
soulless, boring animals, realistic-looking animals doing a read of the original.
I know
Without
because I
any-
saw it.
You saw it, I know, and I saw a lot of
I
people
saw it.
review it.
With
I
my
couldn't
parents.
sit through it. They said, "Oh, it's got gorgeous visuals." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's the same story.
It's lifeless.
It's lifeless.
the
It's the
same
same
story.
story. Every song from the original, every single line, except retooled, longer scenes that add and nothing to the movie."
Pete's Dragon was a different take. on
Yeah,
the
I like
animation.
Pete's Dragon. It was different. I didn't see the original, so that helped.
I haven't seen the original in a long time.
Yeah, but I heard that it's a good movie for what it is. There's a train scene. Yes, I saw the Wolverine recently. I didn't like the train scene. It looked ridiculous. It looked like a bad anime. Here, it looks great. It's like Spider-Man 2. The good
Spider-Man 2 was
Spider-Man
awesome.
2. Not the amazing Spider-Man 2. That was just jumbled. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. The train scene is really fun.
And you get to see
Horrifying
Stan Lee
horror.
one more time, which I'm
Mhm.
glad that she
I
got to
miss
see.
him.
Here it comes.
We all miss him.
Yeah. There he
Amen.
is. Mallrats, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. If it wasn't for him, she wouldn't be here. She would not be in this playing this character. Yeah.
And people say that Brie was they said she insulted Stan Lee. I'm like, I'm not
How?
listening to anything.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
more, guys. We already got enough problems. When the sequel comes out, I don't want to hear it. Or when Wonder Woman 84 comes out.
And I don't want to
Oh.
hear the hate. I don't want to hear the hate. I don't even want to hear the hatred when Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness comes out next year.
Yeah.
In
Or
November.
WandaVision when that's on Disney Plus, I think next year because it got pushed. I love the new
It's supposed
costume.
to
She
be
looks
good.
adorable.
She looks amazing in that costume. I'm just sitting there smiling some stuff. I'm like,
And this team did it better than Legion 10 years ago. With they had an old lady crawling like a spider. That was awful. That CG looked terrible.
yep, it did.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The Skrulls are basically like shapeshifters, like Mystique in the X-Men movies.
Yep.
Yes, they are. I'm looking forward to see
Oh,
how
shocker!
looking forward to see how the MCU does the X-Men now that they have them.
Yeah, after the failure of Dark Phoenix and New Mutants getting pushed like 18 times, I think we're fine.
Mhm.
They'll be in better hands. I want to see Wolverine's mask at least once. It's not going to kill the movie. Oh, it looks ridiculous. Any worse than what they did already?
Yeah.
Giving him CGI claws and ruining his origin story and all. Yeah.
It wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't. The mask wouldn't hurt. I mean,
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, that's fine, Levy. Well, it's your first live commentary with us, so it's good to have someone that's actually a fan of the movie. That's not going to bitch and moan. Oh, this is the worst MCU movie. Really, this is worse than Dark World and Thor Ragnarok, which a lot of people hated. I enjoyed it.
Me
Or
too.
the Iron Man sequels.
When it comes to Ragnarok, it is my least favorite MCU
I get why,
film,
because
but
you
I've
hated the
grown-
Grandmaster, and there's too many characters other than Valkyrie and Hulk,
No.
which are great.
No, I've actually, yeah, I didn't really hate it at first. I was just let down, but I've warmed up to it.
Yeah. I was never bored. If you bore me, then the movie's gonna suck. The
Yep.
Gentleman, I walked out of it because I was bored out of my mind. So I was like, I'm out of here. I didn't waste money on it. I saw it for free. So
That's how I felt watching after 3 times.
yeah, everybody has something to complain about. Because when Joker came out, and it also had a train scene, and it was amazing, by the way.
It
It
was.
that atmosphere, and it was dark, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. With Leto, he was too weird. Sorry, he was just like overacting, and his laugh sucked, and yeah, he was just mailing weird stuff to people. Yeah, no. Joaquin actually had to work for that Oscar, guys. And I said it. It was my number 3 of the year. So even more than this. This got knocked down to 6, but it was still in my top 10.
Joker wasn't very high on my best stuff, but it still made it on to that 2019 list. List.
And it wasn't a white supremacy movie. What are you talking about? It was there. Zazie Beetz was in it, and she was fine in it.
And again, it surprised me because I expected it to be Venom 2.0.
It wasn't Venom. It didn't have horrible CGI. I don't think there was any CG. I think it was like very little, like for the blood. When the blood splatters, I think some of that was CG. But it looks great. I remember this. Yeah, computers, IBM computers. I remember those.
I'm on the scene. Yeah, I think I'm at the scene where she looks up panchos.
Yeah, remember when you had to look stuff up on the internet like slowly or with books like yellow pages? I remember those.
Oh yeah, I'm caught up with you guys. 35 minutes, 25.
Yeah, I might get a little bit ahead when we get to the post-credit scene because I'm skipping some of the post-credit a little bit. But yeah, because there's 2 of them.
I'm gonna be sitting through the credits. That way we can talk about the future of Captain Marvel. The war
bosoms.
I ain't complaining. And people, that's another thing that people whined about with her and Gal Gadot too.
What?
That she doesn't, you know.
Oh, that she's not developed? I'm like, please, give me a break. That's all woman right there. I'm sorry she wasn't shoved in our face like Batwoman last year, which I'm sorry. It's not for me. That's a show that was never meant for us. Because it's a lesbian, so she's not into guys, and her costume sucks.
Yeah.
And her hair, too.
Yeah, stupid red wig in my face. I can't see anything. Does nothing in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Yeah.
And she is scary.
Katie King was better than Batwoman by a long shot.
Yeah.
Lizards. That's a Spider-Man reference.
I'll find Blockbuster Girl. I got a motorcycle that fits.
Yeah, I'm up to the scene with him talking to Ben Mendelsohn in human skin, not in.
I'm there too. We can't trust anyone, not even our own men. Yes, sir. And they're looking
Brad Pitt. Yeah, it's a practical effect. It's not like it's horrible CG. It's actually like they're doing an autopsy, like in The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing.
I'm only happy when it rains.
Yep, that's her driving. Street Fighter 2. I remember playing that arcade. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, the thing that people complained about with Brie Larson is that she doesn't have an ass or boobs, but I'm like, come on, that's not fair.
That's not what we're looking for in the character. Well, that'll come later, you know?
Yeah.
She's not enhanced. She's naturally beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And can act.
Yeah, exactly. Oscar win, guys. People keep forgetting that.
Yeah, I saw Rune.
Rune.
She didn't win Rune.
Which is what people are doing now. They're hiding in
Rune
their
was a great
rooms.
movie.
Exactly. I heard great things about it. I'm going to watch it online sometime.
You didn't say
Yeah,
you won
we'll check it
nothing.
It won an Oscar for best actress, and she deserved it. And Jacob Tremblay got a bunch of nominations, and he was a kid when he did that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Rebecca Ferguson to do it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I want to see it. I heard it's depressing, but hey, since I'm locked in here, I might as well see something with Brie. So make me feel better.
Her acting is great in here. So is the kids.
Yeah, Short Term 12. I saw that. That was her first starring role. She was great in that.
Larson and Caitlin Dever. Caitlin Dever, she was great in that movie.
I've seen her act, guys. 21 Jump Street, Hoot, Skull Island. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm sorry that me being attracted to a woman is controversial, which this movie's not controversial at all. Give me a break.
No, it's not, Johnny.
Yeah,
I love her
not
too.
gonna apologize.
I'm attracted to her too.
You shouldn't really have to apologize.
Yeah, when I met Olivia Wilde last year, she knew that I was heterosexual because I was like, "Oh my God, this is a dream come true," and she was smitten. She smiled. I put a smile on her face. So if I met her, I could meet Brie, and I will say the same thing. You are a dream come true. You're marvelous.
Yes, she is. And don't let people tell you different.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at me. Yeah.
Look
at me. I like all women, and you. Yeah.
I can't do that. Yeah. See, people were laughing in the theater. See, she has a sense of humor. It's like kind of dry, but so is Bill Murray in Ghostbusters. He's not a cartoon.
This is only her first movie with where she has a sense of humor. Her sense of humor will get better. Did you see Endgame, people?
Mm.
Did you not see the final battle in Avengers Endgame, people, where she said that line? That was funny.
Yeah. What does this guy say? Oh, if she beat Thanos, it would have erased 20 years of over almost 11 years of history. I'm like, no, because we have the rest of the characters that did stuff in the film and an epic story.
Yeah. Again, Brie, she has a sense of humor, and the "Hey Peter Parker" line always gets me. It
upset me. 2 years ago, they were bashing about her before the trailer came out, and I'm like, what is the problem here? It's not like she says, "I hate men." She said, "I don't want the old white guys to interview me." That's it. She didn't say, "I hate old guys."
All she said she wanted was equality with film critics, which I have.
Yeah, but look what happened last year with Woke Angels. Oh, my movie bombed. Elizabeth Banks said, and I quote, "It bombed because men didn't go see it." No, because nobody went to go see it.
No, Elizabeth Banks, your movie bombed because nobody cared.
It was stupid. Yep. It was a pointless rehash that we didn't need. We have
Charlie.
We have the Cameron Diaz movies and the TV show. That's all we needed.
Not to mention that movie, you had the nerve to connect the TV show into Tarzan.
Yeah, it was dumb. Yeah, it's like Men in Black International. I hated that. That's a bad sci-fi movie. This is way better. Because Tessa Thompson is not a bland, like forgettable character. I forgot her name in that movie.
I don't know either.
I thought Men in Black International was okay, but Rebecca Ferguson.
It could have been better. Like I wanted to laugh. Yeah. I only laughed a couple of times with Pawnee. I thought he was cute. That's it. Pawnee was kind of he was funny in the movie. That's the only character that I smiled when I saw it.
I can't wait to see him in Eternals next year.
Yeah,
I hope that's good.
Please. Yeah, please don't put a gay character in the movie. It's not needed, Marvel. You're already
No.
doing your snowflake non-binary character. It's not needed.
Don't be like the CW.
Yeah, it's not needed. It's not needed. It's going to make me uncomfortable. And watching that with my mom, yeah, she hates that. That's the one
Me
thing she
too.
hated in Arrow and Supergirl and The Flash. Yeah, they force the agenda in our faces.
Yes, they do.
It's not needed at all.
Yes.
Brie is.
It's not.
I love the
Netflix already has an LGBTQ films. Leave it there. Don't put it in my entertainment. Don't put it in my superhero movies or shows. Stargirl doesn't need it.
Stargirl is not gonna have none of that.
Yeah, I hope it's more like this, just with a younger character and less like Batwoman.
Yes.
We get it. You're a woman. You don't have to beat it over our heads.
Yep.
I can tell. I know the difference. She sucks in everything I've seen her in, Ruby Rose. I didn't like her. The only thing she was tolerable in was John Wick 2. That's it.
She was deaf and she didn't run her mouth.
Yeah, she doesn't talk in that. But in Triple X, Return of Xander Cage, she thinks she's the Joker. Literally. She has green hair for the whole movie, Levy. Green hair.
Really?
Green lesbo haircut. Like green. And I'm like, why? You're not the Joker.
I prefer the other two girls in that movie.
Oh yeah, the Indian chick is gorgeous, and even the nerdy girl was it Nina Dobrev. Yeah, she doesn't have much to do, but she's attractive. I don't find Ruby Rose attractive. She has nice eyes. That's it.
Yeah,
nice eyes like a cat. That's it though.
She looks like a man.
Yeah.
And
it's the same
like
problem I have with Bella Thorne. I'm like, she looks like a boy, like the big nose, and it doesn't fit her, like Caitlin Deaver.
I love Caitlin Deaver, to tell the truth.
Yeah, I do. If they put her as like Batgirl or something, what are you going to say? Oh, she looks like a little girl. I'm like, Batgirl's not 35, guys. She's not in when she first becomes Batgirl. Oh, Goose, the Joe stealer of the movie, the orange cat.
Oh, I love that cat.
Yeah, that cat was adorable. Nobody said anything bad about the cat. It's a real cat too, most of it.
Yeah, most of it, because
most of it, except when it's like when the tentacles come out and when he scratches Nick Fury. Yeah, that was a puppet, I think. And when Brie's holding it because she's allergic to cats.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's when she breaks the door. Again, it's not an SJW thing. Oh, she's too powerful. She can do everything, but she bleeds. Not one time does Rey bleed in The Force Awakens. Not one time does she gets a little gash in her head in Last Jedi, and in The Rise of Skywalker, nothing. She dies and then comes back to life because of a kiss or whatever. Yeah. Kylo Ren's like, I'm gonna make you live. Oh, thank you. Mwah. Really? Was that necessary? Did Brie kiss anybody in this movie? No.
No.
Captain Marvel has a love interest in the comics.
Yeah.
One of them is a Star-Lord. He's actually interested in her and in the comics.
Oh, they didn't do that with the movie.
Yeah, so. We'll see what happens. I mean, I wouldn't even mind if she was with Peter, because I'm like, or with anybody at this point.
Peter would be lucky.
Yeah, Peter Parker. But the problem with Peter Parker is that he's a teen. Is that the character in the films is a teen? Peter is a teenager. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'm into older women. I'm not going to complain, even when I was a teen.
Older women too.
Same here.
We're about 47 minutes in, so we're almost an hour in. See, it goes by quick.
Yeah, what's the problem? 2 hours and 5 minutes. Batwoman. There,
yep.
I say.
I agree.
Yeah. The problem with that show in the recent season is that there's way too many characters. They introduced 10 new characters in season.
I don't like Dreamer. I don't like Brainy.
Yeah, they're just distraction. I don't like Lena Luthor. I don't like Julie Gonzalo's character. They're just filler characters.
Yeah.
Regardless of gender, annoying. If they're not interesting, I don't want them on my screen.
Yep.
Mon-El was interesting. Jeremy Jordan was interesting as Wynn. I didn't care about Lena or the Lex is the best thing in it. He's the best villain they got.
Joan Cryer is great.
Yeah, he's awesome. He wasn't overacting like twitching or whatever like Jesse Eisenberg.
Eisenberg, like the Riddler.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you're not the Joker and you're not the Riddler. So doing this and you should not be picking a fight with this guy. I'm like, with this person. I'm like, why would you do that in a DC movie? That was really cringeworthy in the theater. I watched that. I was like, that's the worst part of the movie for me, not the Martha thing. That was just, it's dumb, but I think Solo did it worse. Because in Solo's like, how did he get his last name? Imperial soldier says it.
Yeah, really?
Wow, that's riveting.
That's why I haven't seen it. Because I don't want to see that movie.
I don't want to see the whole thing because I'm like, yeah, Solo. Oh god, that movie hurts.
That's why I'm glad.
I didn't hate Solo, but it's the only Star Wars movie that has disappointed me.
That is an understatement, Josh. A lot of people said that with the last three. With Last Jedi, that, and with even Rise, they're like, "Oh, this is the ending of the whole franchise." No, it's not.
Yeah,
because Mandalorian was like
the holiday special was worse. The holiday special was worse for me. That was.
I agree. I hate that too. I mean, I like the segment. That was decent.
But the Mandalorians were really awesome. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, that's what I wanted from the movies, not SJW characters or Kathleen Kennedy's involvement with her politics. Keep your politics out of my movies and shows.
Keep it out of Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, it's not needed. Because dividing the franchise, they already did that with the prequels. And I'm like, but it wasn't preaching feminism in it. No. It's not like Padme took the story away from Anakin or Obi-Wan, you know?
Yeah, I will agree with that.
Make it character-based. This is Captain Marvel's movie. It's not like it's 10 other movies at one, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the problem people had, is that it didn't really feel like a Captain Marvel movie. It felt more like a Phase 1 movie. So what?
So what? It's a prequel. This doesn't take place after Infinity War because it will make no sense. How did Carol escape the snap?
Yes.
How did she? Yeah, and this is because the post-credit scene that takes place after Infinity War.
Yes.
Just the first post-credit scene.
Again,
these movies have been out of order since Iron Man because that was not the first movie in the timeline.
But when you watch them chronologically, it's in order. But I prefer to watch them in the theatrical release form.
Yeah, because like I said, if you put First Avenger before Iron Man, it's not out of order because it takes place before Iron Man and before the Hulk and before Thor and what's it? Avengers 1.
This fight is really cool.
Mm-hmm. And Samuel Jackson's in the 70s. He can still fight. Like that's what I like about him, that he is very busy. Like Billy D. Williams, I barely see him anymore. And in Rise, he was wasted. So I heard that he was barely in it.
Yeah, he was.
He had a long line at Comic-Con for nothing, just to be, I'm in the movie for 5 minutes. And I'm like, that's it? And whatchamacallit, Lupita Nyong'o was also in it for like a couple minutes too.
At least Lupita last year she had Jordan Peele's Us, which
I heard that. I heard mixed things, but I'd rather see that than Hereditary, guys. I don't like things about cults. It's just not for me. Mm-mm. I think that's what they said it was, Hereditary. The ending was like cult based. The third act.
Yeah, it was.
Ugh, not
but
for me.
It was Dr. Sleep. I kind of like Dr. Sleep more.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that for Halloween. The theatrical cut, because I heard the director's cut's like 3 hours. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. From what
because I loved Rebecca Ferguson. They said she was great in it with the hat and everything. I'm like, yeah, that's another reason I think she's sexy because she can wear a hat, and I'm like, oh my god. She's like wearing a top hat like Willy Wonka, and I'm like,
it's like Zatanna.
Yeah, exactly, from DC. And also, like I said, no one was complaining when Rogue Nation came out and she was, kicking ass in a dress.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's awesome. A woman that actually dresses like a woman and can fight like a man, that's awesome.
I can't wait. Dune, she looks really good. Really gorgeous.
I said it. That's gonna be my
your new
my
Star
Force
Wars.
Awakens this year. It is because it's
just like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sci-fi, so it's in the same genre.
Yeah, give us more stuff.
And the ship, it looks like Mando's ship in Mandalorian.
Give us more sci-fi movies like Dune.
And Dune is not going to get pushed because it comes out in December, so it's not going to get pushed.
And it's the first of the two.
That does look like Mando's ship. Yeah, which is great. It's going to end in a cliffhanger, like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, but I'm fine with it. Look at the cat.
And Villeneuve.
His movies are amazing. If you've seen Blade Runner 2049, yeah.
That was a good sequel.
That was a great sequel. It was 30 years later, and it did not insult the first movie. It was its own thing. Did. It was gorgeous to look at. Acting was really good.
Some people
what is Sean saying? It was boring and it was too long. I'm like, boring and too long? Really?
Yeah. He only said that because Ridley Scott said that.
But Ridley Scott only produced it. He didn't direct it.
Yeah. But, yeah, 2049.
I know different shows for different folks, but one thing you can't deny, Denise's movies look fantastic.
Yeah,
they actually look like film. They're shot beautifully. The cinematography is gorgeous. The actors, they are actually on frame. They're not out of focus or they're not editing it like you can't see what's going on.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford.
And they said Brie doesn't smile. She smiles in the scene.
Even Sylvia Hoeks was great in 2049.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just is too attractive to be a villain for me.
That's my problem. Rebecca Ferguson, I didn't really complain with that. The Goins.
Ronan, here he comes. Yeah, this is a pre Guardian Ronan.
Mm-hmm. I bet those yellow contacts hurt Jude Law's eyes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, because Jim Carrey wore those in The Grinch, and he said they were terrible.
Oh.
Those yellow contact lenses. Oh, this is when he meets a little girl. She reunites with her friend from the Air Force. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
How do you use the microwave? How do you use the microwave? Yeah, open, not pop it open.
For all of you guys out there, so the two people who are watching, I hope you are enjoying this.
Yeah, and nobody can say Marvel's racist because they use multicultural actors in every movie.
That's what
every single movie. There's no white supremacy here. Mm-mm.
They said Black Panther was woke. No, Black Panther is not.
Then what about Blade? Was that woke in 1998 when you were born? No, I saw that movie. It's not. Blade is black in the comics. They're not going to make... If Blade was recasted as a white girl, they would have gotten ripped to shreds. Trust me. Mahershala Ali is going to do just fine as Blade.
Yeah. Even if it's not R-rated, Blade will still be good.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't use bad CG. Like the original Blade, the CG looks wonky in both Blade and Blade 2. It looks kind of like dated. But the action was well done. It was violent. Yeah. It was... funny, Wesley Snipes had a personality. Him doing that was awesome. Like it doesn't take me out of it. It wasn't campy. Yeah. That wasn't until the third movie, but the first two Blade movies, they are what they are.
Yeah,
they weren't boring like Twilight.
Yeah, the MCU, we got a lot more planned. We got
they act like, oh my god, the main characters are dead. I'm like, no, you still got Spidey.
WandaVision.
WandaVision. You have Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yep.
You got Captain Marvel 2. You got Eternals. Black Widow's coming out soon, guys. Hang in there.
I can't wait.
Stay home, survive, and when the lockdown's over, you can go see it in a few months.
We have
Ant-Man 3. I want to see more Wasp. I'm sorry, guys. She's gorgeous.
I want to see more of her too.
She's
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
3. We got what else are we getting? An X-Men movie in like 3 years.
Yeah,
Fantastic Four. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of stuff that we never thought we'd see.
hopefully Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hoping for the third Spider-Man movie, because it makes sense. Everyone who knows who Peter is now, so they can't take that back and retcon it in the third movie.
And that is still supposed to come out next year, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, just do it. It's going to make sense. Oh, but this isn't into the Spider-Verse, but it's in the same canon. It's the same company. Venom is connecting with Morbius, and I'm like, what does Morbius have to do with Venom? They don't even look alike.
No.
And I don't want to see that.
Me neither.
I told you it was going to get pushed, Josh. I knew it.
I kind of had a feeling.
Yeah, a man that gets bitten by a bunch of bats. Yeah, that hits too close to home, guys. Too soon.
They better not underuse your letter like that again.
Yeah, I just didn't like the trailer. I thought it looked too murky. It looks nothing like Venom. It doesn't have the comical, angst that movie had.
Yeah. Looks too much PG-13.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go for the R rating. Joker did it, and it made $1 billion.
That's what I've been saying.
Went pander to kids.
Take inspiration from Joker.
Yeah. It didn't talk down to the audience either. It was like, this is a violent world. Gotham is not a happy place to be in.
Nope.
Me. Yeah.
Especially in that scene with him and Robert De Niro.
Yeah. I had chills in the theater. That speech he gives, how he's like, you're awful. You're all awful. I was like, I get it. I get the movie. I got what you were going for.
Yep.
And that I'm glad that movie won for
best actor, best actor and best score.
He deserved it.
And the score was composed by a woman.
Yeah, and I never got upset about it. The makeup was amazing. The costume, the look. Yeah, he looks like an evil Ronald McDonald. It's a different look. This is not the same Joker from The Dark Knight.
It was different.
Yeah. The costume reminded me a lot of the 60s Batman, but
not happy. It was more darker. Good. Like that, the makeup was like I was like, unbelievable, man. How they changed. Joaquin was not Joaquin in the movie. He just transformed.
He did. He became the part.
Yeah, and the only thing I felt that was forced was the ending.
I agree.
Seeing Bruce Thomas and Martha Wayne die again. I was like, oh, guys,
we've seen that too many times.
We saw that in Batman v Superman. In both cuts, it starts with the death of Martha and Thomas Wayne. I'm like, we get it, guys. It was in Gotham just a few years ago. It was in Batman Begins. We saw it already.
Yeah.
The ultimate cut of BVS is the only version I watch.
Yeah, but again, that movie starts the same way. In the ultimate cut, it starts with the flashback of him going no, and I'm like, that was well done. But I'm like, we've seen it already, guys. In the Flash movie, I don't need to. That's also coming out.
I can't wait for that.
You better behave yourself. If you don't, they will replace you. DC's not going to take a chance on someone that's an asshole. Trust me. Leto was let go right after Suicide Squad.
And also, I hope they don't let Ezra Miller go for Fantastic Beasts 3 next year.
Yeah,
and Johnny Depp is coming
stop
back.
beating up people. Just be nice. People want to be social after this is over.
Yeah, and Johnny Depp is coming back for Fantastic Beasts 3.
Mm-hmm.
So,
this is when he's sipping the cup. Yeah, I'm sorry that we're getting on a tangent, but yeah.
But yeah, we're on a little bit of a tangent. But
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
This was funny.
Yeah. Oh my God. When he sees the cat, so he's scared of cats like the Mummy, the 1999 Mummy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look what I got. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah. I don't get the fear of cats. I get why, because I'm allergic to cats. But if you're not allergic to cats, you shouldn't be afraid of them.
No.
I'm sorry, but now I stand before you as my true self, without deception. The 9 Inch Nails. That's a cool reference. I like that band.
Oh, the NIN. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I thought it was just a name brand.
Yeah. No, 9 Inch Nails, the rock band. They did songs.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
And just like you imagine.
They dress like the characters in the Mortal Instruments. Yeah.
I thought the TV show was better than the film.
You mean Shadowhunters?
Yeah. Yeah, with Catherine McNamara. young lady. I have
Yeah, the
several-
the Skrulls look like Yoda, a little bit like a Vulcan and Yoda. Yeah,
it's a nice reference to Star Wars and Star Trek with the makeup.
yeah, it is. And he has the eyes of Baby Yoda from Mandalorian, which is great.
Baby Yoda, he was cute.
Yeah.
Call your buddy back.
Oh my
inside.
God!
Deal.
It's a real cat. It's not scary, guys. It's not a lion. This isn't Tiger King on Netflix. This is a little cat, a house cat.
Goose the Cat was better than the Cats movie.
Yeah. Oh no, that's horrifying. That PG looked terrible. I saw that. And why is that movie PG? There's like sexual references up the wazoo in that movie.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, the taking their clothes off. I'm like, they're cats. They don't wear clothes. And the doing all this and oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you do that? What was the director having? It's a fetish movie. Why did the director make a fetish movie? It's based on a Broadway show. They didn't do that with Hairspray.
It should have just been a Broadway show instead of a movie.
Yeah, or an animated version of the Broadway show. Don't over-sexualize it. What's wrong with you?
Or just do it with makeup and costume.
Yeah, I don't have a cat fetish, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
Black Cat don't count. Those are comic book characters.
Yep.
But you do have an Elsa fetish, though. Sorry, all you Frozen fans. I didn't mean that.
Oh, this is another flashback. Yeah.
I love the flashbacks. They're essential to our character,
and they're short. They're not 5 minutes long. So
it's good character development.
Yep. You got to have that for your movie to make us care about
it. A little bit of Independence Day in there too. When Will Smith is flying the jet in the first hour of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The first Independence Day, not the sequel.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And the sequel.
Brie actually flew to learn how to fly a jet for this movie.
Yeah, I think she was learned from the Navy, did she? I think she was learned from the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell that Brie, she really cares about this character.
Exactly. Ryan Reynolds did with Deadpool, and looked at what they did the first time. They massacred the character. They had to retcon that in his own movie a few years ago.
With a Mel Gibson.
Yeah. How's he gonna fit in the MCU? Well, they'll probably give him a cameo.
They're gonna keep him rated R.
Yeah, they're gonna keep it. They have to. It's not a character for kids.
Nope.
Logan and Joker would not work for kids.
Deadpool's not something PG-13 friendly, man.
It's not. No. That's why we have Spider-Man or Shazam if you're a DC fan.
Oh. Yep, love Shazam.
And I said it was better than this. I even the critics said it. They gave it like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I like both.
I'm like, I get it. It was hilarious. I was laughing hard in the theater several times.
I like both movies too, but I prefer this one because I don't know, maybe it's the Brie Larson fan inside me.
Yeah, I know. It's just that Zachary Levi just made me laugh so much, man.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, he was like perfectly casted. It gave me what the last Superman movie didn't give me, and I had a smile on my face the whole time when he was on screen. I cannot believe I can fly, and I don't know how to be in this thing, and the costume, and when he was running fast, I'm like, yeah. If you saw my live commentary, you saw the joy in my face when I saw the movie.
I spent half my now skedaddle before you give me any more regrets. Just remember the coordinates, okay? You gotta save him without me. Save who? I gotta blow his engine before they find it. And in the flashback, even with Brie Larson firing a blaster in the U.S. Army suit, that's sexy.
Mm-hmm.
See, she's bleeding from her nose. I'm sorry she's not gushing blood, guys.
You will not see blood gushing in an MCU movie.
No.
because then you'll have to go from PG-13 to R.
Because even Mission Impossible Fallout had a lot of blood in it for a PG-13. They really pushed the envelope with that movie. Because Tom Cruise is a bloody mess at the end, and so is Henry Cavill. Like half his face is burnt, like Freddy Krueger. I'm like, wow. And that got away with the PG-13? Here's your explanation, haters. She gets blasted with alien technology, with energy. That's all you need.
I guess they just wanted everything spoon-headed to them. There's comics, there's cartoons, there's a freaking cartoon with her wearing the Warbird costume.
Yeah, that's what I want to see, that outfit in the next movie.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I've seen cosplay of it, and
yeah, I saw girls at Comic-Con wear that, and it's sexy.
I'm just like,
oh, it's over-sexualize her. I'm like, she is a woman, guys. Yeah. I hate to say it, but yeah this isn't non-binary or genderless. This is a woman.
And then
a real woman.
Yeah. Seeing pictures of that costume, I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, Jude Law, he's okay. He's an alright villain.
He should have been in it more. That's the problem. He's not much of a threat at the end when he's just like the fight's very short.
Yeah.
I do like him more in Crimes of Grindelwald as a young Dumbledore. He was perfectly cast.
Yeah, he was good in that.
I like him in Sherlock Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
With Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. My one hope for Fantastic Beasts 3 is Johnny Depp gets more to do, because I felt like he was a little underused.
Yeah, he was just kind of like there in Crimes of Grindelwald. It was just they kind of reduced his role because of the whole Amber Heard thing, which, thank God she's not going to be in Aquaman 2. I don't need her. I can't even look at her because she's an abusive woman, and I don't like her. Yeah, at least Brie's not going anywhere, guys. Brie is going to be on posters all over the wall next year.
Yep.
In 2022.
Yeah, but next year when the posters come out for Captain Marvel 2, they'll probably have a poster with her on it.
Yeah, and she's got another Netflix movie she's directing. So
yeah, exactly. So we're gonna be seeing a lot of her. Sorry.
Yep. She ain't going nowhere.
Just like Olivia Wilde's not going anywhere else.
Yep.
Caitlin Dever. One day you'll probably see her in either DC or Marvel. All I'm gonna say is when you get to cast an X-Men, make sure the Jean Grey is a real redhead.
Yeah.
Like Mallory.
And do the story better.
Yeah, and give Wolverine a mask. It's not gonna make Cyclops the leader. Stop making him wear black and dying, or making him useless like in Apocalypse, where literally he could have been cut out and it would not make a difference.
Yep. He needs better treatment.
Yeah, they Ty Sheridan. He looked like he's like 10 years younger than James Marsden, and he doesn't have anything to do. He's just in the background. Oh, unhand her in Dark Phoenix. I'm like,
he did
really.
He did good in the movie
Ready Player One.
Yeah, and he was good in the romance movie with Caitlin Dever.
Oh, what was it called?
All Summer's Eve, I think.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, I recorded it last year, but I didn't get to see it. I'm gonna watch it in the summer.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot more actresses that we like. We'll be seeing. I'm surprised we haven't seen Zoe Dutch in the superhero movie yet.
Yeah, I want to see her. I heard the great things about Zombieland 2, that she was one of the markouts of that movie.
She had me laughing, and even the one scene with her and Jesse Eisenberg, I'm like,
hey, it's a fair trade-up. She's better than Amber Heard in the first one.
Yes, she is. I'm talking about the scene where she asked Jesse Eisenberg to make out with her. That was funny. I'm like, I would too.
I'll say, and how. I don't care how old she is. She's a woman. This emotional hug at the end, it's good. It's earned. Like, oh, it's two women hugging. That's so gay. No, it's not.
No.
It's just as human as a guy and a girl hugging.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know why. If only you knew the importance of it to me. This is not going to be the only fan audio commentary I'll do. I'm
Well, I'm
thinking
not
about
going to
it.
do another one till May because I need to rest next week.
Yeah.
I'll still do my videos, but that's about it because it's short. And
I know. I'm
the
gonna get
Star
back to
Girl,
it.
I'm going to do one with you and with Tevya and even Levy if he watches it on. It's going to be on the CW on May 19th. That's after lockdown here where I live, so that should be awesome. I'm hoping for the best, man.
Yeah, me too. Star Girl, you have my interest, especially with the casting and with that costume. I'm like,
Mm-hmm. And put
like
some fun in it, DC. It does not everything needs to be a melodrama, you know?
Yeah.
You get it. Your characters have problems. Yeah.
And it's Star Girl. It looks like it has color to it.
Yeah. She's like a female Captain America with a staff instead of a shield.
Mm-hmm.
That little girl's so cute.
There's no way.
She did a good job too.
Yeah. Did you see Spy? I mean, My Spy, Josh? Because it's online now. My Spy with Batista.
Yeah, My Spy. I saw it.
It got released theatrically like briefly, and then it was on VOD. So.
Yeah, I looked at My Spy. It was fine. It was fine. I laughed at the parts, but Batista and the little girl did a good job.
Yep, here's where she gets her costume. This awesome costume, the red and blue.
The Captain Marvel doll. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, I got this at Five Below. No one would buy it, so I will. Yeah, I just got to fix her hair.
No.
Yeah, grown man with a doll. At least I'm not a furry or what was it? The bronies. Yeah, I'm not into that. My Little Pony. It's not for me.
Yeah. Elsa doll. You have Elsa doll, Captain Marvel doll. It's like with you, you have so many dolls.
Yeah, I have Princess Leia also. Huh?
I have McDonald's toys.
Yeah.
McDonald's toys.
Here it is, the costume change. People clapped in the theater. Nope, that's Shazam.
I saw
gold.
Nope.
Glow in the dark, yeah.
Uh-oh. Definitely not.
Yeah.
So since we're on the same team.
U.S. Air Force, yeah.
And a lot of people say that she does. They
yeah,
say
there it is. There's the costume. A nice star. Dun! Great music, yeah.
Brie looks amazing in that costume. So even with the short hair and even with the short hair in Avengers Endgame, she rocks the short hair better than her girl, in my opinion.
Yeah, like Kristen Stewart, yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, this is a gotcha moment, yeah.
You would never tell me who. And what exactly is your earliest memory of the transfusion? Blue blood running through my veins. An hour and 18 minutes.
Yeah.
46 minutes left.
And it's not like this is a weak character. Like she has to have a man save her. Like in Jupiter Ascending, the whole movie, Mila Kunis has to be saved every single time. That's a weak character, Jupiter Jones. She doesn't do anything in that movie. I saw the film and I was so confused.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, The costume, Brie, she looks really great in it, especially her giant melons.
You saw what I did last year, yeah.
I know. I saw it. I don't blame you.
There's a kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Did you just turn to anything you want? Oh, well, I have to see it first.
He's scared of the cat. That's great. Yeah, it's a real cat. They got a good cat, a healthy cat.
Why would I turn into a filing cabinet? A Venus flytrap. The humor in this movie is pretty good.
He has to see it first, just like with Nightcrawler, that he has to see where he's going before he goes there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Nightcrawler, they did Nightcrawler wrong the last year.
Yeah.
You just underuse him. He's cool. He teleports.
And Quicksilver, they gave him nothing to do. Like, he's in a coma for half the movie. Really?
Jane.
Yeah.
You took one of the highlights of Days of Future Past and Apocalypse and you made him useless.
The best thing about the movie.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it sucked. And the ex-women line was really forced.
I hated that. Saying men don't do nothing. Women do all the work in this group.
Yeah, the women are always saving the men. You might as well change the name to ex-women. I'm like, yeah, that's never going to happen.
And all she did was sit there.
Kidding.
All she did was sit there and give orders. So what gave her the right to talk?
Yeah, exactly. She died.
And did all the work.
I just laughed when she said that line. That was unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
At least Godzilla King of the Monsters, when Ghidorah tries to kill the mask and character, I'm just like, you might as well give up because your ass are gonna get kicked by Godzilla, and you got thrown into a building, the three-headed monster, and you got whaled the bottom off there.
That cat is so calm. It never gets antsy. It never runs away. Yeah.
I love Goose the cat.
Yeah.
Me too.
Now we're at the climax. In 1 hour and 22 minutes and 35 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
might buy a Captain Marvel doll, but I'm really pressuring to get a Scarlet Witch doll. So I can have it
from which one movie though? Like the Infinity War or Endgame or whatever?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
But
the Tesseract, that was in the first Captain America movie, so this is after Captain America First Avenger. I guess, yeah.
And Sharon said this movie has continuity errors. Well, when you watch them chronologically, it'll get better for you.
Exactly. It's not like the movie doesn't even fit. Like, it doesn't feel like an MCU movie. It fits perfectly with the other films.
Yeah. Man, I feel so much better after just saying I had enough of talking to Sharon. I feel so much better.
Like I said, and the same thing. I've been stuck in this house for over a month. And I went out, but very briefly. So I have nothing to complain about with this. I'm like, I'm doing a live stream with my friends, and I'm safe. So, I don't have corona, so we're all safe. So that's all that matters. Not petty arguments, you know?
Yeah, I went out too to buy my new laptop, which is what I'm using with the webcam here for this. And
I'm glad we haven't had any technical issues. It's almost where I live. It's almost 6 o'clock. Same thing with you, Levy, right? Yeah.
5:36.
5:35. It says over here. Yeah, 36. Close. Where you live is what? 3? Josh, it's like 4 now.
Yeah, in Tennessee it's 4:36.
Yeah, so it's 2 an hour and a half.
Different states, different times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's his wife and the kid. Yeah, that's emotional. See, I was like, oh, so the Sproles are not the villains here. I got it.
I love the emotion with MCU, especially with James Gunn doing it. The hug with Gamora, Zoe Saldana, and
Yeah, I
Kenneth,
felt something. I was like, oh my god, I bought them as sisters. And the scene,
Me too.
where the other scene that made me emotional when Yondu dies. I felt
That made me cry.
yeah.
when Iron Man
Black Panther,
died,
two scenes made me cry in the theater. Twice. When he sees his father again, and when they throw him off to when Killmonger throws him off to the waterfall. I was crying. I was like, I knew he wasn't gonna die. He got defeated. I felt something. I was like, wow.
But he comes back and he says, as you can see, I am not dead.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's a payoff.
I'm the king now.
Yep. All that challenge shit is over with. I'm the king now.
Yeah, Black Panther was basically a live action Lion King, but without the singing.
Oh, better than the Lion King remake.
Yeah, it is. It's better because it actually is something different. It's not just a carbon copy.
Yep.
In the comics, I did read that in the comics he has a relationship with Storm. In the comics,
that's fine. Now that X-Men is in the MCU, that can happen.
Yeah, we can get Gambit and Rogue as done.
That was a CGI cat. Yeah,
because Gambit and Rogue as a couple, that would be really cool to see, especially in the animated cartoon. That was nice. Gambit and Rogue.
Let him go.
Anything you say.
Space Invaders. I remember that game.
Sorry, that was my bad. Me doing the accents. Doing the accents. I do accents. But this is my usual southern accent like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you just knocked out. See, so all you people who say she's overpowered, read your source material.
Exactly. She could have beaten Thanos herself in Endgame, but they gave it to someone else, and I was fine with that. That death, I had to get used to it dying because the first time I was like, I got a little pissed off with it, but then I'm like. After Force Awakens, I couldn't. Gosh, I couldn't.
But rewatching it, I don't really cry when Iron Man dies. It's hard for me to cry over characters dying because it happened to me in the past.
I almost cried in theater when I was. When I was in theater.
A lot of people did. They got emotional almost every time, like when he hugs his father for the last time, when Iron Man dies, or what was another scene? The funeral scene with the little girl. Yeah, it's all emotional.
He started the franchise.
Yeah, and he started the Infinity Saga, and the Infinity Saga era ended with him.
Yes,
very poetic, and I came close to crying when the Dalia scene where all the Avengers just bowed down to him after his.
That was great. I wish they would have kept that in the movie.
I know, but I get it. The movie was long enough.
Oh, look, they put the little mask on him. Yeah, that's so he could breathe during Corona. The poor cat.
You did good, Ace. Thanks to you, those insidious shapeshifters will threaten our borders no more. There's one line from Captain Marvel that was in the trailer that I wish was in the movie, where she says, "I'm not going to fight your war."
Yeah, but that's it sounds a little bit similar to Phantom Menace. Like I can only protect you. I can't fight a war for you. Is similar to that. But Rogue One did the same thing. I rebel. That's not in the movie. The line "I rebel" that Jyn Erso says. Yeah, Jyn Erso was boring. She doesn't act like a woman. She acts like a dude the whole time. Nothing feminine about her whatsoever for me. That fist in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm way ahead of you. Where after she throws her, and you see more flashbacks. You're
visually stunning. Yeah. like the scene in Interstellar when he's in the bookshelf.
Okay, that movie almost came close to crying too.
Yeah, it's emotional.
I didn't see that movie until cable.
Yeah, it's very long, but it's visually stunning and it's a beautiful story.
I'm not complaining about the length, because no one kept me interested. I love these flashbacks of her as a little girl, as a teenager, and then her as an adult.
Me too.
You could have used a little more character development. I will agree, but again, you don't want to bore your audience to death.
Yeah, I don't need a 2.5 hour running time for everything, guys. Sometimes short and sweet is where it's at. Frozen 2 wasn't 3 hours, and I was fine with it. It was 95 minutes. It went by quick.
It was an hour and 43 minutes.
Yeah.
It went by.
It went by so quick.
My name is Carol.
That was awesome.
Danvers, yeah. Yes. Carol. Danvers. Because Kara's the other one.
It's kind of funny that they both share the same last name.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
And they're both blondes that wear red, white, and blue. Yeah. Except Carol doesn't have a skirt.
Trust me, we'll be getting a Supergirl movie at some point in this decade. Plus,
this is the booster scene. Yeah, it's coming up. I'm sorry this wasn't Guardians of the Galaxy, that it's a comedy show, because it's not. It's supposed to be different. Every Marvel movie's different.
Yes.
The comedy was most of the Endgame, like the second hour of that, and Spider-Man, Far From Home.
And Black Widow looks different.
Yep.
But it is gonna be good seeing ScarJo.
One more time behind my back, yeah.
Yes.
Depends when
She's glowing. I'm at the part where she's glowing now.
Yep, that's where she blows up that chip that was in her neck. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You can't control me no more.
It's like Dragon Ball.
Again, this did it first. The comics were first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When they said she was powerful, they meant it, guys. This isn't a joke.
Oh yeah.
I know. I saw the special features on Disney Plus. But when she glows, that's really awesome.
Mm-hmm. And well shot too. CGI is really good in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and her
I'm not
eyebrow
touching that thing. Look at Goose. That's great.
Yeah.
The tentacle things, yeah.
I'm picking you.
Y'all notice the lunchbox with Fonzie on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got that probably on eBay or something, yeah. That kitty is so cute.
On Russell for Tesseract.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Those are literally green lightsabers. It's just they don't ignite. They're just like swords. Yeah.
Bring it. And this is the part where John starts clapping.
Yeah. This was like the scene in Guardians with when Groot slams the guys. I was laughing in the theater, like hard. Yeah, look, the tentacle things, it's just like in Guardians 1.
Oh yeah, that's what reminded me of Guardians.
Then, see, Marvel knows how to subvert expectations the right way.
Yes, they do.
They don't have to kill characters off for no rhyme or reason.
Yep.
There's an arcade machine. I forgot which one that is. Dun, 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 dun.
The soundtrack is really nice too.
Yeah, it's not laughable like in Stumptown. It's just
Soundtracks in most movies, TV shows, I can deal with it if you don't overly force it, beat it over my head. But I always like hearing songs, but maybe it's because I'm just as much of a music person as I am a movie person.
mm-hmm.
And even though I did not like Dark Phoenix, Hans Zimmer's score was really nice.
Yeah.
Is that why we never hung out? No, I just never liked you.
I just never
Same
liked
here,
it.
Gemma-chan. Same here. Why is she in Eternals? I don't know. She's not going to fit with all the other characters that are going to be in it. Angelina Jolie in them, yeah.
Angelina Jolie, I think she can pull it. She's going to pull it off. She's good. She's a great actress. She won an Oscar.
Yeah. Eat it.
Oh. Whoa. Oh.
The kitty didn't do it this time. The cat is just like, yeah.
Oh. No, you're not. But yeah, as I said, there's gonna be a lot of cheering and clapping at the in
Especially at the end when with the post credit scene.
Mm-hmm. Cover her eyes. And they did have the scrolls a little bit in the Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, at the end, and then the second post-credit
Mm-hmm.
scene, which is setting up the next Captain Marvel movie because again they're in space. There's going to be the cosmic storylines now. Good, I'm all for it. I'm all for the sci-fi.
Me too.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have the sci-fi.
Yeah, we've had the war films with Cap and with Iron Man. We've had the the Asgard, in the other realms. We've had the what else did we have? Guardians in space, but it was before this. And now we're going to go into the cosmic universe. Maybe we're going to see I don't know, Galactus. That's something that could fit in this world.
Yeah, we could probably see Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I want to see Galactus done the way they did with Thanos. Just
I don't want him to be a planet.
Of eating planets, not as a freaking cloud.
Yeah,
I want to see
cloud.
him.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Give him the costume that he deserves and the look and an awesome voice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just like they did with Silver Surfer. Give him an awesome voice. Yeah, I could do it.
Lawrence Fishburne.
I could do Silver Surfer's voice. Nobody messes with Brie Larson.
Nope.
Nobody.
She ain't got time for the haters. She says so herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who does? I mean, are people going to complain when Black Widow comes out in November and saying, "Oh, it could have been Endgame"? It's not going to be Endgame, guys. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm already hesitant on some of the cast because David Harbour is going to be fine. Scarlett's going to be fine. Rachel Weisz and Florence,
Pugh.
yeah, Pugface. No thanks.
No.
She looks like a little girl next to Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
It's like a 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Or with Wonder Woman. Then what they're going to say, oh, it's too much 80s nostalgia. I'm like, it takes place. It's in the title of the movie. 1984.
Wonder Woman, 1984.
Yeah.
What do you
so
expect?
if you're complaining the whole movie's in the 80s, I'm like, so was Terminator. And no one complained about that either.
And Carol's just
Yeah, she's falling
in space.
from space. Yeah.
I like the mask that she has too.
Yeah. That's basically one of the Infinity Stones, the yellow stone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she was blasted with. Yeah.
And there's also a Vision.
Yeah, exactly. Is it the Mind Stone or?
Yeah, the Mind Stone. It's the Mind Stone, Space Stone, the Time Stone. It's it.
Reality and Power, and what was the other one? The Tesseract, which I forgot what that one was.
It's cool. We're getting more Doctor Strange, more mind trippy sci-fi.
Yeah, and they're going to change directors, but unlike with Star Wars, where they fired directors, here they leave early so that the movie's not damaged. Like with Ant-Man, that Edgar Wright, they couldn't finish it, but he at least got a writing credit. But I thought Peyton Reed did a good job. It's not like he did a half-assed job, like in Rogue One, where the original director, you could tell that had studio interference.
Yep.
Yeah, I can tell.
They edited the movie. They edited some of the things from the trailer. Darth Vader's barely in the movie. The ending felt really flat for me. I'm like, no matter what cut of it, I was like, yeah, you're gonna kill off these characters that we barely know
and don't care about.
Yeah, it was still the same director. It's just Lucasfilm has to get their greedy hands on it.
Yeah, and with Solo, you fired the two directors from the Lego movie to make it a boring, lifeless, like the movie that's in the dark.
Yeah, again, I don't blame Ron Howard for that.
No, I don't blame him because he was just forced in there. Same thing with Trevorrow. He was gonna do Rise of Skywalker. Then he did Book of Henry. It flopped, and he was kicked out. And they brought back JJ, and look what happened.
He should have done episode 9.
Let your directors do their work. Don't fire them in mid-production. It doesn't help. It makes the movie worse.
At least Gareth Edwards and Michael Dougherty knew what they were doing with Godzilla.
Yeah, they didn't edited the movie in through a mid post-production.
Yeah.
Here she is. Yeah, fine. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Boom.
Yeah. Yes, that's awesome. She blew everything up.
Bam.
That's impossible. No, not for the cosmic beauty.
Nope.
It may be impossible for most of you, the backlashes out there. You can't take her down. Thanos did, but guess what? She got back up.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember Rey doing this. She never flies in any of the movies. The Stormtroopers do, but yeah, not interesting. Too little, too late. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad Sam Raimi is back to direct another superhero movie.
Yeah, he needs another chance. Because Spider-Man 3, they forced him to put Venom in there.
Yeah. Yeah. As a defender of Spider-Man 3, as someone who's never hated it,
there it is, blowing up.
Blow it all up.
And we know she wasn't going to beat, Ronan because the Guardians beat him. So it wouldn't make any sense if she did. Plus, he doesn't have the black makeup on his face yet.
This is really cool where she just...
Yeah.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Exactly. Eat it, haters.
Any more haters? Come on.
Yeah, bring it. You can't beat her. You're not going to beat Brie.
Nope.
Her fan base is bigger than your hate. There you go. Yeah, they fly away, yeah. But it's earned. Yeah, it's a very short, fight, but it's not over long, like a Transformers sequel.
Oh, God.
Yeah, some of the, Age of Extinction, the fight scenes just go on forever. And I'm like, can this please just get to the next scene?
More like Age of
Extinction. Padding.
Yeah.
Why do you think the movie's 2 hours and 45 minutes?
Because Michael Bay don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, it's aimless. It's just long just for the sake of being long. Oh yeah, this is a scene. Yeah. Love this scene. I love this one.
Me too. Here it is.
Yeah, he's like, psych.
I'm so proud of you. You've come a long way since I found you that day by the lake. But can you keep your emotions in check long enough to take me on? Or will they get better of you as always? I've always told you, you'll be ready. If today you can knock me down as yourself. This is the moment.
Veers. The light showing up. Boom. Yeah. Take that, critics.
Well, most of the critics, they did like it, and most audiences loved it.
Here it comes the line, and I quote.
Here it is.
I have nothing to prove to you. Yep.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Right there. I was like, that's it. There you go. That's the movie in a nutshell.
Yep.
I got nothing to prove to you. I won an Oscar. What more do you want?
Oh yeah. Knocked his ass out.
This is why Endgame's final battle was 15 minutes, guys. Just in case if people were
Yeah,
underwhelmed
that
by
was
the
awesome.
finale of this. They're like, no. Endgame made up more than made up for it. Every moment in that fight was like eye candy for every. It was fan service done the right way.
Yeah. Even the part where all the girl when all my MCU.
Oh, the girls, yeah, exactly. It's not a woke
awesome.
moment. It was like, oh, the girls are gonna finally fight, and you see Valkyrie on the horse. It's awesome.
And then Scarlet Witch, and then Zoe Saldana, Karen going, and
here's the cat. Oh yeah, this was kind of dumb, but it's one scene, guys. He scratches his eye. Oh man, yeah. He cut his eye out. I'm like, yeah, that was kind of dumb, but I'm like, it was one scene, guys. It's not Batman and Robin where there's cringeworthy one-liners or like, oh, the cat got your tongue, no, or something like that. No, that would hurt.
Yeah.
That's cringe. Or Venom, where it's like, where he's like, I am kind of a loser. Like, it's just, it was laughable. What were they thinking? Putting comedy in a Venom movie?
Yep.
No, Venom. I don't like. Yeah, I hate Venom, but I can watch. It's kind of upfront. I can watch it as a hilarious film.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The movie's not. He's not Spider-Man. He's not supposed to be cracking jokes.
Nope.
Even Miles didn't do that every 5 minutes and Into the Spider-Verse.
No.
He knew when to be serious and knew when to be funny. He's less like comedic than Peter is.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a lot of funny jokes with all the characters in that movie. Gwen Stacy,
and the little girl, the little alien girl talking to the black girl. Again, there's nothing woke about that. It's interaction. Yeah. Something people should be doing now after what happened. Be more social with people. You'd be surprised. What a cutie. Yep, we know. In 2 years, Brie. 2 years.
In WandaVision, the little girl is an adult.
Oh, she's aged like Ant-Man's daughter, right? Because a couple of years have passed since Endgame, so yeah. And the snap happened, so the blip and people aged a couple of years.
Yeah, and Kat Dennings is back.
Yay! We haven't seen her for a while. It's been a while.
I don't think she was that annoying. You want to talk about annoying? Grandmaster is the one you point to blame at.
Or to me, any character in Iron Man 3 that was not, the main cast. Guy Pearce, I couldn't stand them. Ben Kingsley should have been the villain. Not, oh, I'm an actor. The Mandarin's not real. I'm like, yeah, he is. Read the comics. And Rebecca Hall, who does nothing and dies off screen. I'm like, then what was the purpose of her character?
Just some love interest for Tony that wasn't needed in another half of the movie.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah.
I upgraded it. Range.
Oh yeah, that's one. That's the thing that she's when he sends her the signal before he disappears in Infinity War. Yeah. See, it's all connected. Continuity, my bum. Continuity.
Mm-hmm. If you're ever passing back through this galaxy, be sure to give a brother a shout. She did.
She did. He sent the signal to her. Without her, I don't think they would have beaten Thanos or even gotten close to going back in time. And she didn't go back in time with them because It wasn't her fight.
Oh. Not until the moment was right.
And the moment was right as soon as they said there was somebody up in the sky.
Yep.
The short hair, some people can take or leave, but I can deal with it. It's not like it's all completely shaved off.
Long hair, short.
Marvel Rising, I didn't care for. That cartoon, I tried to watch it and I was like just underwhelmed.
Oh.
I personally liked it.
I haven't seen it.
You're not missing much, Levy. It was just like a bunch of girls, and some of them have stuff to do and some don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They should have given her more to do, Carol. She's just like basically a cameo. Instead, we have Miss Marvel, Squirrel Girl, and some other girl I never heard of that's Hispanic.
Oh.
Avengers Endgame, she wasn't in it. Carol wasn't in it that much, but it was still good.
No.
She still left a lasting impression.
Yeah, she did.
Sounds like a Superman theme a little bit, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And she's going right there.
That's why they can't call Shazam Captain Marvel, because then people will be confused.
Yeah.
They're like, wait a minute, there's two Captain Marvels? Yeah, there's two of them. Here we go. We're getting to the post-credit scene soon.
Yeah.
The Protector Initiative. Here it is. Yep.
Shield. The creed you brought because you refused to give them the Tesseract. I can understand, whose complaints with Nick Fury's eye being taken out, but
yeah, it was dumb. I said it was dumb in the theater. I'm like, oh, so that's how he lost his eye. Some people are like, oh, that's how he lost his eye. He didn't get stabbed. He was a cat scratched his eye. Cats can be vicious, man.
Yes, they can.
Well,
they can. I've seen them. I see the way they fight each other. It's like they're like little mini lions, tigers.
Dogs can even be vicious too.
Yeah, I have a puppy at home, and she scratched me.
Oh,
but that was when she was a young puppy.
We found her, and we weren't even looking. Get some rest, sir.
Dun, dun, dun. I'll hear the commentary eventually in the summertime when this lockdown's over, because I still need to hear the commentaries for Endgame and Ant-Man and a bunch of others too.
The commentary for Endgame.
Captain Carol, really nice. Avenger Danvers.
Yep.
I clapped in the theater. If you heard my reaction in the theater.
Yes.
There it is. Yep. That's Captain Marvel, guys. One of my favorite movies. Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck. I know they're not coming back for the sequel. Who do you think should direct the sequel, guys? Let me skip a little bit.
I don't know. There's rumors going around. They're saying
a little bit of it. So
they want Olivia Wilde to direct the sequel.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me just mute it first, so I don't get a copyright for the music. Here we go, guys. Post credit scene.
Oh.
There it is, Captain Marvel. The future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Where's Fury?
Here we go.
Sorry,
there's the thing. There's Cap. Yeah, we got a major applause with the beard. So this is before he shaved his beard.
Yeah.
One last time seeing Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow.
Oh, that blonde hair. Maybe not. What if Disney Plus wants to do a show with her or something?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Because Mark Ruffalo, they said they might do a standalone Hulk movie, or they could just do a Disney Plus thing, because Disney Plus is getting a lot of good stuff.
But yeah,
this scene gave me chills in the theater, man. I was like,
the problem is that Universal.
Universal. That's why Incredible Hulk is not on Disney Plus. because of Bright.
Or Spider-Man: Homecoming, or Far From
Home, or Into the Spider-Verse. There she is. Yeah.
But Infinity War and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Captain Marvel will return in Avengers Endgame briefly, but she's in it, and she'll return soon in Avengers in Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the end credits. So where are you up to, Josh?
I'm at the credits.
Yeah, I'm at 156.
Same here. Now, as far as the future of Captain Marvel, we'll discuss that.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, the next movie's gonna bomb because Brie is hated. I'm like, she's not choking out people like Ezra Miller was doing. If that was a stunt, it was stupid. Choking out some people overseas. If you don't want to be photographed or filmed, just say, no, thank you, leave me alone. That's it. You don't have to go, don't do that. Don't do that. People always have cameras on them, even at this time.
It's like you're famous.
Yeah, don't touch people, especially in a violent way.
Nope.
Yeah, as far as what we could see in Captain Marvel 2, those possibilities are endless. Me personally, the one thing I do want to see is the Warbird suit.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it's a different costume. I know Marvel is probably not going to do it, but I'm just saying that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, because after Silk Spectre in Watchmen, you can do it. That looks like the same outfit, It's black and it's yellow. And they give her a mask on her eyes, not her whole head.
You can still keep the same powers. It's not like her powers are gone. But it's just a different costume. And you could keep the red and blue costume, which I'm not really gonna take.
Alternate. Spidey didn't have the same costume in Far From Home.
Yeah,
he had three different outfits.
Yeah, alter.
The tech suit, the black suit, and then he had the night monkey, and then the cool other suit.
Yep.
No one complained about that. And that still has one of the best post-credit scenes ever. We got to do a commentary on that one, Josh, soon. On Far From Home. Not right now, but probably in the summer.
Yeah, we will in the summer.
Because I want to see it again. And that post-credit scene, if I had filmed my reaction, everybody was like, what? I thought Miles was going to appear because they're in the city, and then, he's swinging with MJ. And then it's like, here's the real kicker. I think Spider-Man, it's Peter Parker, and I'm like, what? They did it.
With the third one, it does make sense to bring in Miles Morales.
Yeah,
I agree.
It does, because I'm like, then they'll say, oh wait, there's more than one Spider-Man. There's actually more of them.
But yeah,
and it makes sense because I'm like, it's not the animated Into the Spider-Verse, but still, to put him into this continuity makes sense in live action. Just cast a good actor. I would say, did you see Goosebumps 2, Josh?
Yeah, I did.
That kid could have been Miles. I think he can play Miles well. He looks just like him. I'm like, if you made Miles live action, it would be that kid from Get Goosebumps 2. Because he's the perfect age. He's a teen, so he's not too much. He's younger than Tom Holland, so he has to be younger than Peter. Because that's how it is in the cartoon that Disney did. The Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah. But yeah, Captain Marvel does we can see her in the Warbird suit, see her interact with some more of the MCU characters.
Yeah.
See her interact.
Give her a love interest, so they don't have the stupid, we have to make her bisexual or gay. It's not interesting.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. You're going to just pander, and that's not going to work. My girl doesn't go for, what I go for.
Give her a love interest. So have her interact with some of the other characters like Scarlet Witch or the Guardians.
Yeah, exactly. She fits in the Guardians, because her movie's basically like a prequel to Guardians of the Galaxy.
We would love to see her interact with Gamora and Mantis and Nebula
and Star-Lord and even Rocket and Groot. And the who was the other one? And I know there's another female. Who's
I said Gamora, Mantis, Nebula, and the Paris Hilton Golden.
Oh yeah, the gold. Yeah, the what was it? The Supreme. What was it?
Elizabeth Debicki.
The Becky. Yeah, she cracked me up in Guardians too, man. Yeah, that movie is that's another one I want to do a commentary for. The second one, we did the first one already, so but the second one just kills me. Like
I wasn't there with the second one.
Yeah,
with the first one.
Yeah, but I could do the second one just to make up for it because I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah,
I'm still keeping the Blu-rays because Disney Plus doesn't have all the movies.
I still have to get them.
Yeah, what are you up to, guys? I'm up to 1 hour and 2 hours and 1 minute. So we're up to the last scene where Goose pukes up the Tesseract and he's like licking his hand. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at same.
I skipped a little bit. I don't want to skip too much because then I might skip to the end. A lot of people worked on this movie, so yeah, they all deserve credit for what they did.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
They did a great job.
Celebrity Skin, which is the song for a title sequence.
Crazy on You, What a Man, Connection, Kiss Me Deadly. Yeah, that's the soundtrack. Crush with Eyeliner, Waterfalls.
Yeah,
You Gotta Be.
Just a Girl. From True Lies.
Man on the Moon, the Avengers theme. Yeah, Celebrity Skin. Thanks to the men and women of the Air Force. Yeah, good. Universal Studios licensing. Goose provided by Animals for Hollywood. Yeah. Louisiana Entertainment. Yeah. Yeah, that's close to where Levy lives. Louisiana is not far from
Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah. Visual effects produced in part in New South Wales, Australia.
Oh, good.
Here we go.
Goose.
In memory of Major Stephen Cajun Del Bagno, Thunderbird 4. Yeah. Rest in peace, Stephen. And here we go.
Yeah.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, we'll be seeing more of Carol because Carol's not going anywhere. We're going to be seeing more of Brie outside the MCU, so deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, more Goose. I want to see more of the cat.
Sorry about the light.
I do too.
Blah. Blah. Watch. Yeah, lick your hand, you little kitty.
Yeah,
there we go. And that was Captain Marvel, guys. Yeah, this was fun. I'm glad I got to see it again. It's been a while. It's a great movie, and it wasn't for everybody. But I wasn't expecting that, guys, because some movies, you see them a year later and they don't hold up, but this one does.
Yeah,
I think Brie does a great job. The directors did what they could. The writing was fine. The effects were great. It flowed well. It wasn't long. And it connected to Endgame perfectly because a month later we got a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I feel to this day, a year later.
Which will be celebrating its anniversary soon.
At the end of this month, yeah.
That and Infinity War. 2 masterpieces.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We don't have anything to complain about. We got 23 movies. DC hasn't even gotten to like 20 films yet.
They'll get there.
Hopefully, that Flash movie will be good. It's in good hands.
Like
I really love that character so much, and Shazam too. But yeah, Captain Marvel, suck it, haters. You're not gonna make her go away. Your words aren't gonna hurt her. Bree's stronger than she looks. She won an Oscar. She's proven herself. She's a very beautiful woman. She cares about people. That's why directors keep casting her. And she's come a long way since she was a child actress on Disney Channel with Right on Track. That was one of her first films.
I need to see that.
That's on Disney Plus, you can just stream it online. It's a decent film. It's a character that works for me. Unlike Brie, where she doesn't earn anything. She gets the Force because of her bloodline. She can do everything because she's a woman. There's no gain. There's no payoff. Even in the last movie, it's like she can do everything. Wow, I didn't see that before. With Carol, she had to earn it from the beginning of the movie to the end. And
Yep.
we lost Josh, but anyway, with this movie, yeah, I never felt that cringe of SJWs like other films that I saw in the last decade. And just because the character's OP doesn't mean the character sucks. Because Sonic was just like this movie, but it was fun.
Jim Carrey too.
Yeah, and Jim Carrey stole the show in that movie. And Sonic could have been OP, but we love the character.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to support good films because we had enough of the bad films of the 2010s and the 2000s. We've been through the gutter before. Films like this don't come every single year. It's not like we get a Captain Marvel movie every year.
Nope.
And Brie is not shoved on our faces in the media. Even during this time, she's supporting those, that have suffered from this ailment. But yeah, on a positive note, yeah, she is going to be with us a lot. And, she's beautiful, talented, and I want to see more of her.
Yes. And she can sing, too.
Yeah, she can sing. I saw some about some blues, and while I wasn't a fan of the movie, I thought her singing voice is nice.
Yeah, she can sing. She can do it very well.
Yeah, she's a total package. I don't know what else people were looking for.
Yep.
This movie, it still makes me laugh. It makes me smile. It's not too long. And, to see a sequel, hey, you got the origin out of the way. Now you can develop the character and give her more characters to interact with. Give her a worthy villain this time. That's on screen more.
And you can change up her costume throughout.
Yeah, exactly. That would be fine. And don't lose the heart that the first movie had, because some sequels do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's all I can say about it. But yeah, I still love this character. I always will. Yes. And Brie earned this spot.
She did.
She did. She didn't have to sleep her way to get to it or do politics. No, she worked for it. Marvel saw she worked hard for that Oscar, and they said, okay, we're gonna put you in the MCU. And she's not going anywhere. 5 more film appearances, and possibly a deal with Disney Plus to make a cameo in one of the shows. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we have good things coming up in the next couple months.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good movies coming out the second half of the year. Marvel's still got a lot of shows coming to Disney Plus by next year. We still got the cartoons. We still got the comics. We still got the characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, and even DC is going to have their moment to shine, hopefully in May with Stargirl. I hope it's more like this.
Yes, me too. And no
agendas. Keep your no strings attached. Just give us what we want.
Yes.
Make well-written characters no matter what gender.
Yes.
And we'll be happy.
I agree. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh. You're gonna end it now?
Yeah. Well, guys, this was a lot of fun. I hope you.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Good to have you, Levy. I hope Tevye can join us next one.
Do y'all know somebody named Esley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely check out his channel. I was on one of his videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
He lives here.
I hope you enjoyed watching me and a couple of my other friends here who are just as much a fan of Captain Marvel as I am, talking about one of the more underrated MCU films. Sorry, the hate still isn't justified.
It's not, no.
But yeah, Captain Marvel, we all can't wait for the sequel in 2022.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm all for it.
I will be giving. I will be doing more commentaries like this, but I'm gonna have to plan them out. We will do one for Far From Home sometime during the summer.
Yeah, like in July when it's the 1 year anniversary. It'll be nice.
Yeah, in July for its 1 year anniversary. So you guys take care. Look out for more reviews from me because I will be getting back into the reviews.
Me too.
So on my channel coming up, I still have reviews for Sonic the Hedgehog, Fantasy Islands, older movie reviews of
Yeah, movies
classics.
that actually got released this year.
And so yeah. Where can they find you guys?
Levy, you can go
Yeah.
first.
Oh,
Let me go
come
first.
on.
Yeah, where can they find you, Levy?
Just on my Facebook, on my YouTube channel, just put Levi McNally, and they'll be able to find me there. And I'm doing my 2015 reviews on my channel for now. I'm still behind on new movies, so
It's fine.
But yeah.
There's not a lot that came out. So all you missed was what? Onward and Trolls. That's about it.
yeah.
Trolls.
I already get my thoughts on Onward.
Yeah.
But again, thank you guys for having me. It's always great to meet two fellow YouTubers as well. You guys are good friends. Just like when I met S.B. Greer, but I met him in person. But I really do appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Friends United, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I respect each other's
opinions. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
where can they find you, John?
Yeah, I'm John Avenger 7 1985. I have a Twitter, Facebook, and I also have an Amazon wish list as well. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, guys. I haven't done this for a while. I haven't had this much fun doing a podcast since Crisis on Infinite Earths. And yeah, there's more Marvel and DC movies I want to do commentaries for that don't have one. You know, this movie, yeah, it got a lot of shaft. I don't know why, because it was a lot better than people said it was. I left the theater with a smile on my face. I love the post-credit scene. I laughed. I enjoyed myself. There was nothing I could say that was like horrible about the movie. And a year later, it still makes me smile. Through these times, these hard times, this makes me smile every single time.
Yeah, you can't
Brie, we love you. I hope you go to Comic-Con next year. I'll be there. I want to just say what a darling you are, and hopefully you can sign my Blu-ray and and I can take a picture, because when I met Amy Jo last year, I was very happy, and she makes me happy, guys.
Yeah, you can't get rid of Brie and her beautiful body and her beautiful face.
Nope. She ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, as far as me, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Letterboxd. All of my social media links are in the description box down below. And be sure to come over and subscribe to the channel. 1 year later, I still feel the same way. I'm sorry. If this movie
isolation hasn't made me crazy, guys. Not yet. I still love this character and the actress.
But yeah, and I still like I still love the actress. I will keep reviewing more movies with her. And until the next commentary, you guys keep it cool and join.
Yeah.
Epictastic. I'll see you guys in next
Later.